we are doing a new skull update for Barry. Hello, my lovelies. I have a very exciting update for you on the Barry brooch making. I am just getting to the end of doing his little skull thorax, and this is a completely new design. I am just trimming the last of these yellow tufty bits that go around the skull thorax. I have also been designing the brooch body piece, so I have like a little update on that for you as well. But first, I thought you might like to take a look at the Turkeywork process. So this is a little bit of sped up Turkeywork for you. Sadly, I do not stitch this fast in real life. And then the trimming process. I am just getting to the end. I am just trimming the last of around his little skull thorax, and this is a completely new design, and I thought I would bring you in to watch the skull take shape with me for the first time on this design. So this is a finished thorax and abdomen. You can see that. And if you want to come in here, I am just finishing off these fluffy yellow sections. And I think I'm kind of done on this side, and I just need to trim these down a little bit more. And I just want to match this side to this side. So I'm just kind of forming these into a little bit of a point. Just that little bit longer at the end. All right, I may come in and have a little bit more of a go at that later. But for now, I think that's looking good. Gonna get my trusty lint roller and remove all of our excess fuzz. And now let's give this one last proper fluff. I do have my hardcore toothbrush. Oh, he's not looking overly happy. Oh, look, if we go down the middle, angry skull. So Turkeywork is quite malleable, I think is the word. And so if you've done some and it's looking really scruffy, you probably haven't done anything wrong. It just needs a little bit of finicking. So you can kind of come in and properly arrange how your sort of plush carpet-like pile, I think I would refer to it as, is sitting. There are our two eyes. I just want to come in and play with the nose at the bottom. And if your Turkeywork is looking a little bit of a mess, never fear. It is probably a case of just needing to come in and do a bit of this needling to get everything back where it should be. And then bring back in any little bits at the edges that are kind of escaping and doing their own thing. So it does help to have a picture to hand of where your original lines were. And the longer that you leave your strands in your carpet-like fur, the more sort of movement you're going to get. If you want precision, you'll be wanting to trim it very short. And it also means that with a shape like this, where I've trimmed it very short at the edges, it's sort of domed, you're going to get whatever's in the middle amplified. Everything in the middle looks comically large. I think we're almost there. So they just kind of come in slightly here. And there we go. I think that is about as perfect as I'm going to get Turkeywork. Just going to make those eyebrow dots a little bit smaller by just pushing all of the fur in. You'll be amazed at how well this will stay in place once you've finished playing with it. So if you've done a bit of Turkeywork in the past and you weren't happy with the results, go back and have a bit more of a play with your needle. And there we go. I think he may very well be finished. I'm just going to brush the whole thing up a little bit. There we go. Et voila. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit wider than the original, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think I did make a little bit of allowance for this to kind of balloon out a bit when I designed this, and I think I could play with this all day. So I'm going to call that done, and I'd love to know what you think. Here is our original Barry. And these are both accurate to the original moth. So you can actually see this sort of mushroom shape with the eyes just here. So just there. And normally you would have these sort of eye shapes sort of would be visible on some moths and not others. So there's sort of a room for interpretation as to what part is the skull shape when you look at a death's head moth. Because of course they're not skulls, they're markings. Our brain sort of interprets or makes sense of things based on what they look like to us. And I'm so very glad we do, because I do love this moth. And I think it is an awesome, morbid little creature. There you go. You can even give your skull angry eyes. There we go. Right. And our original Barry has a friend. And he is done. So overall, I'm quite happy with the skull, but I do want to make a couple of tiny tweaks. And we have a snoo. I might make a few tiny tweaks, and in my next update we are going to look at the actual brooch body stitching, which will be quite fun, won't it, Snoo? Oh, he's a sleepy boy today. So I am possibly going to practice that first on something else, and so we'll see how it turns out. Now, if you didn't catch my last video and you are curious about the little stumpwork wings, thanks Snoo, then go back and check those out. Snoo's a fan. He's not a fan because they don't smell of food. And if you are interested in making your own Barry, you cannot get in the light box. The light box is for Barry. You have like 5 beds. So if you are interested in making your own Barry, then I will leave a link to the 3D embroidery masterclass I have on Barry making. Death's Head Hawk Moth would be the official title. Anyone who purchases the masterclass before I finish the brooch making is going to get the brooch making as a bonus for free, to say thank you, because we do like to reward people who get on board before things finish. I am looking forward to being able to wear Barry out. I'm afraid not you. New Barry will be worn out, and this guy really needs a frame, so at some point I'm going to frame him up and I will share that with you too. Yeah, he's so thrilled. So yeah, I will be back soon with our brooch making update, and that'll be the big one. So check out the masterclass if you are interested in upgrading your stitching skills to 3D, and we will see you in the next update. Me, Snoo, and Barry. What? Oh, I'm sorry. This was not about you. This video was not about you. No. Where are you going?